Hello everybody and welcome to another video. It's me, the Subtle Ostrich, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the top 3 different ACS variations that are openly available at the moment. These are basically just variations of ACS which aren't ACS, and they do some things that are different from ACS. So we're going to be showing you them and implementing them into the game, and we're going to be going from the most basic to the absolute top of the top. So starting off with number 1 is going to be KM ACS. This is basically just, I searched up models, ACS versions, and KM ACSs right here. Now keep in mind that there are going to be some problems with these simply because some assets are not going to be able to be accessed, such as audio. So you'll have to replace it with your own. So if you see any bugs like this, then that just means that you can't access the assets, so it's gonna be messed up. So yeah, basically what we're gonna be doing is that we're just gonna be implementing them. So of course I tried this out beforehand, and I'm going to be doing all the basic setup first off. Lighting goes into lighting, and remember Control U is to unpack stuff where it's supposed to go. There's going to be some other bugs which I'm quickly going to fix because Roblox did something and it's causing some things to be depreciated. So yeah. Everything has to go into a separate place. By the way guys, we're trying to reach 100 subscribers, so if you can, please like and subscribe, and that's going to help the channel a lot. Because I have a lot of time over and I need some motivation to do this type of stuff. So yeah. Okay, we're just about done right now, putting everything where it goes. So once that's all finished, extra gun options, we're just going to paste them into our gun once it's finished. But first off, there's some things that we need fixed. First off, ACS Event Handler has some bugs, which I initially noticed, and they're pretty easy to fix if you know what you're doing. So yeah. First off, Modo, we're not going to be doing anything with that. That's just going to have to stay how it is. But this, if you don't know what this is a raycast filter type. And what happened was that Roblox basically disabled this, and now it doesn't work. So what we're going to have to do is that we're going to have to change this to exclude. And you're going to see this with a couple of the gun systems that we're going to be doing. So that's just going to be a problem. That's just going to happen a lot. I'm going to move over to the framework, and we're going to see 3 bugs over here, which is basically the same. We just exclude all of this things, all these different things, yeah. And what this is like, you just have to reduce it because it's too big. So yeah, just
I can't find one.
keep doing it until it doesn't have an error, I guess. I don't know, it might mean something else, but I'm just gonna do that fix, and yeah. And exclude that. So far that's about all we need to do, and we're going to next go on to here. By the way, accordingly, praise the moon. So this is an animatable ACS, meaning that you can take this and animate it. I'm not going to show you that, but that's just a little feature that you can check out. Yeah. Okay, so next thing that we need to do is move some stuff over to... Actually, where do they store the guns? They store in replicated storage for KMA. I haven't tested this that much before, so kind of just looking around, gun models. What is this? So it has some extra stuff that you can modify if you want. I'm not going to be doing that so that I keep the video kind of short. But there's some stuff that you can change. By the way, if you guys haven't already, check out my other videos on different gun systems, such as my ACS one. So as we can see, you can see that there's some animation failure right here, and that basically just means that we don't have the permission to load the animation. So if you want to build off of this, you're probably gonna have to do it yourself. But so far, it looks pretty cool. And another main thing with this gun system is that once you press X, you have voice lines, which is actually very, very cool. And I wanted to add this to my own game a while ago, but I couldn't. But it doesn't work because the sounds, we don't have the sounds, right? So that's a problem. But the guns work pretty well. Okay, so basically, I guess it was just, I don't know what the problem was, but I don't know, afterwards it worked just fine. I just restarted the game, so yeah. There wasn't any errors in the script, so I just ignored it. But yeah, those are the main fixes, and so far the gun system works pretty well, I guess, but this is extremely basic, even though it does have some extra features, which, yeah, you can play around with. And also there's some testing stuff that you can try out, such as this thing, where like, and also you can see your body, which is pretty cool, I guess. But like it moves. Like that, you see that? That's really cool. Yeah, and also glass, you can take these glass models and like copy them around your map if you want. So that breaks, this doesn't. Reload animations are kind of still mid, but you can change them, which is a feature of this gun system. And also they have this thing, which is a free model, but they kind of just changed this to the, damn it, I forgot his name, even though I used to watch Simpsons. Okay, but that's KM ACS. So yeah, let's just replace everything. The next gun system is RCM, which if you don't know what that is, I didn't know what that was either before this, and it's basically just like another ACS thing. It's pretty cool. I tried it out beforehand, and it's definitely cooler than this one, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, let's start out. So yeah, by the way, we'll have links down below, I guess, but basically you just search up RCM and you find it, and that's about it. I don't really know what to tell you. So yeah, you just do this, and it's basically the same thing as we always do. By the way, I'm using R6, so it works so far. So basically you just ungroup everything where it simply goes. There's no way you guys can mess this up. How did I do that? Basically you just move it into the same places, and so you just do stuff. By the way, the next gun system is gonna be absolutely crazy. So stay tuned for the next gun system, which is gonna be like really cool. I'm not gonna be modifying most of the code in here like I usually do for my gun system tutorials, because I want to keep this one short and focus on showcasing the gun systems. And if you guys really like this video, and let me know which ones you want to be like shown, then I can definitely do that and show you how to modify them. But right now we have to do some stuff in coding, which is not really coding at all. It's kind of just going in here and then finding bugs and then fixing them. So I think all these codes have in common is that enum raycast filter has to be changed to exclude. By the way, big shout out to dev.forum on Roblox, which showed me how to fix this. So yeah, that really helped, because I knew something was wrong with it, but I didn't know what. Yeah, so these are very easy fixes. You kind of just change the last letter and then it's fixed. I don't know what this next bug is. Is stance equals false? And then I kind of just like change this to local, as it's like, it told me to change it to local, so I change it to local, and then it works. So okay. So after changing that all to local, go over to the ACS engine, and no, not ACS engine. What am I doing? Starter player, starter character, ACS client, but not client. It's starter player, is the event handler. There's this error, which kind of just breaks the code a lot. So if you're having a problem with this, it's probably because that one piece of code is messed up. But once we spawn in, we can take out a gun, and it works. The only problem is that thing is extremely away from us. But we can see we have sway in this system, which looks pretty nice. Very basic model. You can change it if you want. And by the way, that thing down below isn't really a problem. It's kind of just like telling you what's happening. This is a problem, but it's not really a bad thing. It's just a studio problem, which Studio does that a lot. You can kind of just ignore it. But KMA is a valid member of replicated storage, so that's a problem. That is a problem. But it's not game breaking, so I'm not going to really focus on it right now. So yeah, running animation's pretty basic for most of this stuff, as you can see. It's pretty basic stuff on here. It has, if you press Alt, by the way, you can access the medic system, which is kind of basic, honestly. Not really that crazy, but it's always welcome. And yeah. So lighting works in this game, kind of. You can see that there's a difference, but it's not that big. I guess you can modify that. Another thing that's part of the system is that things have weight, meaning that guns, if they're a bigger gun, they slow you down more. So you can see I'm pretty slow right now, but if I take out this, I'm going pretty fast, which is another cool thing. Ammo givers over here, so you can like pick it back up, or
hey Dave.
By the way, animations. What do you want, Seth?
You don't take this part out.
Which part?
This one.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah.
Hold on.
That file. Because that's...
I can't take it off.
What?
It's really in there.
You just pull it.
Can you ask someone else, because like I can't pick my finger in there because I don't have fingernails.
But you have to get fingers like Carnage, and Carnage would do it. He would do it.
Okay. Yeah. So you just reload it and you get more ammo once you switch. Okay, I don't really know how it works. There's also some things that you can like shoot at, because these windows, you can like paste them all over the map, and they're breakable. So yeah. And also lights, you can shoot them out, which I'm definitely going to use. If I have a map that I need lights on, I'm definitely going to use this. But yeah. Anyways, so that's about it. It has very basic functions, nothing really crazy that I see already. Not a lot of differences, but as for now, it's looking pretty good. There's also some extra guns that you can pick off the table to test them, such as the RPG, which are very heavy and have different running animations, which is pretty cool. And also the explosion is has different impact as opposed to different gun systems, like this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It also has a type of echo and distortion. It's pretty cool. Yeah. But this is definitely better than our last gun system, but it's not really at the peak. So yeah, but there's some stuff that you can change around to make it even better, such as this enemy container that you can add, and you can change around a ton of stuff, such as the gun models, you can add attachments to certain guns, you can change up the modules, and some other stuff that I'm currently not pressing. So yeah, that's about it for this gun system. There's a ton of stuff that you can change around, such as some variables stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But we're going to go on to our next gun system, which is going to be even better, and it's going to be one of the coolest that I found while helping my brother out with a game that he's trying to make. And I'm going to be showcasing it to you because I thought it was really cool, and that's really why I'm doing this. So, yeah. Let's get this out of the way. ACS workspace, ammo card table, base plate. I'm not deleting the base plate. Message. Okay. So the next one is going to be simply named. By the way, check out the toolbox if you want some extra stuff for all these different gun systems. Like RCM is like its thing on its own, and it has like different guns that you can get that are even cooler, such as these breaking glass, which I'm definitely gonna try after this, and some scopes. So check that out if you want. By the way, a lot of this is thanks to you guys for making this possible. So thanks a lot for all your support on this. It really means a lot for someone that's trying to get his name out. So the next gun system is going to be Kitsune's ACS, which some of you might have heard of, and it's an absolute banger. And it's pretty lag right now. It has 93 scripts. And also it zooms you all the way out here, which is super annoying, but it's worth it. So basically you just ungroup all this where it needs to go. By the way, make sure you do read the readmes, because they often hold important information. So yeah, this is taken from the ACS Discord server, which by the way, check it out. I will have it linked in the description. They have an incredible community, and it's a great time there. So check it out. So we just ungroup everything. By the way, replace lighting stuff so that it doesn't get conflicted, which it happens. And yeah, we basically just drag everything where it goes, and this is obviously a pretty beefy system, but it's definitely the type of system that most people would want inside their game. So yeah. Also make sure to notice that this is pretty, like, it is heavy, meaning that if you're making a game that's towards low-end devices, it's probably not recommended that you use the system. So yeah. So starter player scripts goes in starter player scripts. It's basically the same thing. And starter player goes into starter player by itself, which gives you the humanoid. Okay, we'll close everything up. Boom, 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 and we're done. So then we play the game, and we're inside. And we immediately get error, which is menu blur is not a valid member of lighting. And it tells me how to fix it. So anyways, there's some problems with this system, including where, like, if you the MP443 is bugged, if I remember correctly. But as for now, you can see that this is absolutely insane and looks absolutely beautiful, and it's all for free. So first off, sway is absolutely beautiful. You can see that this is pretty nice. By the way, this does work with ACS attachments, so yes, you can use armor for this game. So yeah. Flashpoint. That's just a problem with the attachment, which you can fix by yourself, hopefully. Please don't ping me. Like, just figure it out by yourself. Like, I know you're gonna tell me but you're an adult, you can figure it out yourself. So yeah, this gun is, by the way, the animations for these are absolutely beautiful. This actually reminds me of Tarkov a little bit. animation's very nice, even though the reticle kind of messes up right there a little bit, kind of duplicates itself. I don't know. Reload's a bit funky, but you can change it if you want. And there's this thing, which is basically telling, by the way, if you look into the freaking output, it tells you the amount of shots you fired. So what he's telling me right now is that I've shot, like, how many shots I have left, which is 78, which is a little bit annoying, but I don't really care. It has a flashlight, by the way. Yeah, but so far, this is basically my favorite gun system. ACS variation, really, and it's absolutely nuts. So, yeah. I will not have a lot of this linked down below simply because they're models. Actually, yeah, I'll link it down below. I can do that. I'm not that much of an idiot. But, yeah. Check it out, guys. Let me know how it goes, and have a wonderful day. Yeah, and stuff.